And we are late to the party, and we are only a few days away from the Free-for-All 2.
I hope I get better by then.
Vanessa is a bit under the weather.
I never get sick.
I never get a spaceship. I never get anything. And yeah, you've fallen under the weather. Good.
So random. It just came, and now it's like slowly dying off, and I'm just like, ugh.
But we have a big Free-for-All 2 viewing party this coming Friday the 13th, at No Anchovies, the University of Arizona, the heart of it, in Main Gate Square. So,
I'm gonna get myself a margarita pizza.
Yeah, they have
And
some
maybe a margarita.
pretty damn good pizza. So
Yeah.
we will be out in the patio area right out front with our own TV screen set up for
Which
the
is
Free-for-All 2.
actually really exciting too, because then somebody can walk by and be like, "Oh, what's that?
What are all these crazy people
Oh,
yelling at?
why are they yelling at this?" You know. So
I want a part of that Schmoedown, and that's the plan. So UofA, anybody in the Arizona area, if you want to get together with a bunch of Schmoedown fans, competitors, pundits, we are all going to be there. So check that out, information, or at least the Facebook event down below. But we have a match today, and today embarks on a return of a team we haven't seen for a while, since the Ultimate
yes.
Schmoedown.
That's very true. We have
Scott Mance and the champ, Jason Inman, Team Trek. And they're going up against some newcomers that have shown what they can do against the Kingsmen, world's finest.
Yes, they did pretty good in their first match, and now they're going up against a pretty formidable team. This team has gotten so far as to play the Patriots for the title, so they're a pretty good team.
They are a pretty damn good team. So we are going to have to go with our hashtag who you got in this.
I gotta go with my boys. I gotta go Matt Inman, Team Trek.
I've had the pleasure of talking to world's finest personally. Great guys.
You guys are good too, but sorry.
But unfortunately, yeah, we got to go with the veterans because they're our homies. Scott Mance and Jason Inman. Jason Inman, we've gotten to rub elbows quite a bit more than Mance, but the one time I got to meet Scott Mance, it was a hell of a time. So we are going to get into the battle between Team Trek and World's Finest now.
I'm telling you, that is the last time the match is set. I want you to show up on time like we agreed to. You're not getting a new competitor. You're doing... Hold on one second.
I like how the camera was focused on the door for the
I'm gonna
knock.
kill the next person that comes in. Who is it?
Look at that angle.
Hi, Mr. McWeeny. How are you? How may I be of some help?
Not happy, Commissioner.
Well, why?
Well, I think you know why. I had a match that I specifically requested. I wanted either Roka or JT, whoever won that match. Now, I haven't fought Roka yet, and I wanted that. And you know why I want JT.
Sounded weird.
So you take the winner of that, and you give them the only other person I would want, Snyder. I want something. I want red meat. I want a good fight.
Yeah.
Make it happen. All right? You're the commissioner.
I love this
Whatever you want.
McWeenie.
Whatever you want. Yeah, just sure.
Stirred.
All right, do it.
You want the happy me, yes?
Yes, I like the happy you a lot.
So does everybody.
Yeah.
Let's make me happy.
Oh,
Sure thing, Mr. McWeeny. Holy shit.
I would have loved like a part 2 be like, oh, you're gonna make me awful, I can't refuse, and then like McQueenie is just sitting there like,
yeah, like,
and then
yeah, that'd be
okay,
good.
okay, yeah.
I love it though. I love that angle with McWeenie. Our boys are
Hello,
back.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the movie trivia.
We got a double dose of Marks in the house.
Alongside Hall of Famer, the legend, Mark Yodi Riley. I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. My
Mark
vision is
to the
2010,
second
and you know, Riley,
power.
we
Mark
have a
squared.
great matchup here today with Team Trek versus World's Finest. We are also coming on the heels of what an incredible event we had with the live movie trivia Schmoedown. Such a fantastic evening. Now everybody out there has experienced both parts of the vid with the Wildberries versus the Real Rejects, and then Roka versus JTE. Quickly, your thoughts on everything that went down in front of that great live audience.
Well, that was made by the live audience. You guys that came out and supported the Schmoedown, that was one of the events for the record books. I had a blast watching it, and it was so fun to see, finally, the Wildberries notch a win. That was the big takeaway for me. And then, of course,
Poor
the big
Rejects,
main event,
though, man.
JTE versus Roka. What a great match
They
that was.
deserve
Roca back in the hunt again,
more.
looking at that shiny belt. He's back in it. I couldn't be more happier or proud to be a part of that.
Now, you say the fans get all the credit. I would rather give it to the host because, God, those schmoes are so good looking.
They were
Thank you.
pretty good. I will give them that.
Full Screen Live at the El Portal Theater for hosting us. Hopefully see all your smiling faces again soon at another live event. Riley, today, what
We'll
a
be there
matchup.
for
We
it.
have
We're
a
trying.
team that is
We're
looking
trying.
to get back on the right track and looking towards that Patriots matchup that they hopefully can get, which would be a rematch in Team Trek's case. And then you have World's Finest. They're hot now. They're like Kirsten Dunst in the vampire movie. They got a taste of blood. They beat the Kingsmen, and now they want some more.
Well, much like Kirsten Dunst in Interview with a Vampire, they are on the younger side of things in the Schmoedown match.
Way to take that metaphor and just run right through the goal line.
I'm going to run right with it. So what you have there, but they're hungry.
pretty
and they're
good,
looking at Team
connection.
Trek as being on the older side of the things here in the Schmoedown. They did get derailed after the Patriots lost, but they're looking to get back in. They got to get on the same team, though. They are on the same team, but on the same page. Can they focus Scott Mantz enough to go forward and get a victory?
Well, you mentioned the history that they had there, and it really, I mean, they were 3-0 going into that first matchup with the Patriots, and then all hell breaks loose, as usually does when you meet the hated Patriots, because that was actually the match. Fun fact, kids, when the challenge rule had to be invented because it was so controversial, another reason to hate the movie WALL-E, and from then, it's been very hit or miss as the crowd sighs, because I don't like that robot all that much.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
well,
on. Wally's
this is the
great.
chance for them
Wally's
to get
amazing.
back
It's
together, to
euphoric.
get there and go forward. Maybe they can take on the Patriots, but don't count out World's Finest. They are hungry.
Tranquil.
They even called them out in the pre-show interviews. They want to go past this. If they beat Team Trek, they're on the map, and they're looking at the Patriots.
You mentioned the pre-show interviews. Why make you anticipate them anymore? Let's roll the clips.
We're back. Team Trek hailing
Frequencies open!
They are so open.
Hey.
Screens are up. Phasers are fully pumped, ready to fire. Yes, number one.
There's something a little different today.
What's number? Oh,
Oh.
I think I know what it is.
He's
It's
got the belt.
this
Check out this
thing.
bling.
This thing. He's got the belt.
What's good? It's your boy Black Man up in the building. I'm here with Super Zip, aka Zipped in America, and we back to take all y'all suckers on. Round 2, baby, and we're taking on somebody that apparently thinks they still got the steez. They ain't got nothing. Team Trek.
Team Trek. I'd be scared if it was last year. We are packed. We are rested. We are ready, and we are unemployed.
This is like,
Boy,
We
we
really are.
have nothing else to live for but the Schmoedown.
Dude, we got
We got passion,
time.
baby, passion and studying time.
We're new in the league. We're 1-0. Beating Trek would mean everything to us. It would put us on the map, skyrocket us to the top of the league, really put us up against the big guns. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to mess
Be a
around.
good notch on their
We're here to
belt,
save
too,
the
though.
day.
You know, World's Finest is one of these new teams. There's a lot of new teams in this league. We've been away for a while, and you know what? We just have to take these new teams out. I'm sorry.
World's Finest?
Yeah.
Says who?
Well, look.
Eric and
Look,
Winston?
you know my history, and you're going to come up against me called World's Finest? I don't think so,
No,
guys.
no,
I hate the Patriots in the NFL, and I hate the Patriots here in the Schmoedown. Guess what I'm coming for? That belt, baby. So let me go ahead and roll through some sorry-ass Trekkies.
Could you imagine,
real
though,
quick
one of the
to
new
go ahead and
teams
handle-
just
give 'em a little
flies
bit of
all the way through
force,
to the end?
And then we go
Shire
keep
Wolf.
on rolling.
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
It's 2018.
Yep.
It's a whole new world.
It's a new year.
And
although I'm
the
okay with
sky
anybody
is
taking the
limit.
Patriots down right
Right.
now.
Team
They
Trek.
need to be dethroned.
We are taking you down, World's Finest.
Second
Even-
star to the left.
And
Straight on to
the
one.
Gage.
I love them. I love all of them.
I mean,
Every single one.
That's how you trash talk somebody like Team Trek. Because World's Finest
Yeah.
coming in, and they're pumping themselves up too, but they are not shy about throwing some shots across the bow. Winston Marshall, you got the guy knows his comic book movies, and Eric Zipper. My grandpappy taught me never count out a man with the last name Zipper.
That's right. They look ready. They look hungry, and I like their attitude with it. But at the same point, Team Trek,
I got to talk
they
to
look like
Eric
they're
for
having fun.
quite a
Jason
while. It
Inman
was-
is
it
the
was
current
fun.
champion, Inner Geekdom
Good
champion.
guy.
You can't count him out there. Now, Mance is going to either complement that, or he's going to use some of maybe movie release dates comes in, and they can really get past this. But we'll see. I am so excited to see these two go at it.
Scott Mance wailing from the bows like a nerd banshee that he is. We have the Team Trek versus the world's finest matchup about to happen. Riley, let's go to the tail of the table.
Tail of the table, we got Team Trek. Their strengths include, of course, Star Trek, movie release dates, and mating humans with Vulcans.
And knocking Cameron Diaz out of the job
You got to get him really
forever.
Absolutely. And then over on World's Finest, of course, comic book movies, rom-coms, and of course, more comic book movies. They're good at that.
I am so excited to get this match going. We have somebody in studio who's flown all the way from Denmark. Sonny is here just because he wanted to come watch this matchup here today.
Welcome.
He's ready to go. The crowd's ready to go. Are you ready to
He's
go?
like,
Mark
I was
Riley?
really
Mark
going
Ellis,
to
I am
Universal
ready to
Studios,
go.
but
Are
hey.
you ready to go?
In the words of
It's
the
an
legend
added
Bob
bonus.
Costas, you're excited. Feel these nipples. It's time
Basketball.
to Schmoedown.
Basketball reference right there. You're excited. Feel these
We're going to
nipples.
turn it over to the golden throat of Christian
You would.
George Harloff. Take it away, good sir.
Introducing first,
All right.
Christian standing off to the side with his
with a
MacBook.
record
That's what he does
of 1 win,
when he's not calling the match.
no defeats. Winston and
I got all ready. Like, I want to play, but we got intros. Now, look at him. Star Wars Shakespeare, huh?
Look at this. Reading from a Star Wars book. They like comic book movies and they're reading Star Wars.
That's short.
Winston with his
For
trademark
that Stormtrooper.
Batman. Are those pajamas?
Yeah, that's a Batman onesie.
Fun reads. If you get a chance.
I can't complain. That is spectacular.
Yeah, Christian, we're trying to get a lockdown on whether those are actually pajamas or whether they are. I'm not sure what you wear that for. It looks like something you wear fresh out of the shower to get you dry.
They're
Well,
onesie.
you know, whatever gets your juices flowing for
I
a
can
movie
get them
trivia
at Target or
show.
Walmart.
Well, it certainly
They got
needs no
all
priming
kinds.
for this next
I
team.
actually
They
have
are
one.
usually
It's like
caffeinated
me.
and ready to
Nice.
rock. Christian, hit it.
And
I just pass out in whatever I'm wearing. This, usually.
with a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats.
Using that Michael Giacchino.
They are
Giacchino.
2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalists. The Movie Mans, Scott Mans, and the reigning Inner Geekdom champion, Jason Justice Inman.
I love they come out right at the peak when the beat drops.
Listen to the crowd. They love Team Trek. Where are they?
Track.
We're doing one of those fancy entrances again.
Waiting for them
Are they going to beam in?
Somebody needs to corral Scott
Beam him
Mans.
in.
He probably spun off
Oh my goodness, they
Oh my
teleported
jeez.
here. Never
There we
attempted
go. Hell yeah.
before in the history of Schmoedown intros a first successful teleportation.
Thank God it didn't go the way
Scotty
of
beat
Galaxy
me
Quest.
twice
That would
last
have been
night.
ugly. But
It
my
was
God, thank
wonderful.
God they made it. The technology is
Scotty
there,
doesn't
Mr.
know.
Ellis.
The
It's-
Scotty doesn't
technology is
know.
there. Hopefully Scott Mance doesn't turn into a human fly by the end of this match.
Brundle.
We are just about ready to go.
A Brundle
Competitors, are you guys seated and ready? I'm going to ask World's Finest first. You gentlemen set and ready to rock?
Yeah, I was reading up on these guys. Same basic thing, right? Same
Yeah.
basic thing.
You're
cheating already? You're cheating already.
Well,
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lesson.
We don't need
son.
books.
You're gonna get a lesson.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
According to most millennials, reading is cheating anyway. Team Trek, you guys ready to go?
We are born ready.
Let's make it so.
Then let's get
Let's
ready
make
to
it so.
Schmoedown!
We've been ready since first call.
I am ready.
Very excited.
Roll.
All right. We kick off
Get ready.
with round 1.
Gentlemen at the table, your first question comes from the category of animated.
These
animated.
are drawn movies, correct?
That is correct.
Drawn by hand.
Drawn by hand.
Or
computer.
computer.
In what film, based off the popular app of the same name, included the voice talents of Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Maya Rudolph, and Kate McKinnon?
If I had to give you one app that is your favorite app that you use on your phone the most often, what would you say?
It's
AccuWeather.
an app I use that has a nice ocean sound
I just
playing.
got one of those.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2. I sleep like a
Almost
baby.
erased it
1,
before I
and
showed it.
pens
I
down.
totally,
Jason,
it's
is it
Angry Birds.
It is Angry
Should I
Birds.
put emoji
There
with
it
Did you hear
is.
TJ Miller
Angry
called in a
You got
bonker
Angry
and now
Birds.
the federal government's going after him?
The emoji.
It's a real thing. Look it up.
Team
Wow.
Trek.
I was incorrect. It was
Being
angry.
charged.
Off to a rough start. Winston chiming in with his world's finest.
All right.
Off to an early lead. Our next
So yeah,
category comes
I
from
put
the world
emoji
of
music too
comedies.
because I heard
First thing
Maya
that thought in
Rudolph
my
and I
head
was like, oh.
Schmidt and Janko are undercover police officers in what comedy franchise?
borderline screams comedy. Just really funny stuff.
I think you. I
Can
don't
you
know.
repeat the question?
No.
That's
okay,
a usage of the JT rule
JT
very
rule,
early.
one down.
We can do that. It is Schmidt and Janko are undercover police officers in what comedy franchise?
You're thinking of Lee.
As I was saying before, so really
Lee and
you and I would make.
Am I?
But we
I don't
both
know
like
then.
undercover
she went Rush Hour.
Undercover right now.
The leather
I could
jacket.
see it.
5.
You should have stuck with it. It was Rush Hour. Just kidding.
I was gonna say
Time's out.
too.
Eric, you're up first.
21 Jump Street.
Give it to him, Scott Nance.
Lethal Weapon.
Brother.
Wow.
How do you not get Riggs and Murtaugh?
Yeah.
Jump Street franchise.
Winston,
there it is.
ready to go with a very full answer. Jason Inman.
21 Jump Street.
He got
All right.
21 Jump Street, carrying Team
Yep,
Trek
yep,
thus far.
I'm a little rusty.
He just popped in there.
My
I,
weakness.
Your third question. Category of dramas. Dramas.
last
Who
drama.
played Lee Harvey Oswald in JFK?
He was in the
Historical
Book of
figure.
Did he? Yeah, he's a historical figure, all right. He's a historical patsy. If you ask me.
Oh, getting it. Oh, yeah.
5,
Because Mark
4,
loves
3,
just everything behind the conspiracy.
1. Scott Mance.
Of
The
JFK.
Oscar winner, Gary Oldman.
He is
That's
on the
correct.
board,
On the
and
board,
Team
Scott
Trek
Mance.
is within 1 Winston.
Well, I went with someone who's used to killing famous careers, mainly his own. I said Kevin Spacey.
Oh, I could see that, though. I could see
Would not
it.
have accepted Christopher Plummer either. Jason Inman.
I guess the lovely Christian Slater.
Interesting choice. Okay.
He would work.
That's a good casting.
I just went with someone intense, Ed Norton.
Isn't Kevin Costner in
Okay,
that movie?
Wow.
one correct
Yes,
answer.
he is. He's prosecutor.
It's a big,
really you're
important
not that
correct
rusty.
answer that gets Scott Mance back on the board.
That's right.
Well, they're all talkative. Look at
We move
them.
on to your fourth question in round 1, and that is from the world of horror thriller. Your question is, what actress played Casey Becker, the Ghostface Killer's first victim in 1996's Scream? Saw that movie in a movie theater on
Oh my God. Why can't I think of her name? She's
the Outer
on
Banks kind of
Santa
area.
Clarita Diet. Why
That
can't
she
I
is?
think her name?
5, 4,
Can you repeat the question?
2, and
You got it.
1.
No.
It's Drew
Got
Barrymore.
it.
Charlie's Angel, Drew Barrymore.
There
That
it
is correct. It was not Lucy Liu nor Cameron
I
Diaz,
wouldn't-
Jason Inman.
That's why I said, if I said it, can you repeat the question?
Repeat the question, you would have spelled it out.
Let's say it was my first favorite Charlie's Angel, Drew Barrymore.
All right, and we're cutting the lead down to just one.
There
for
was
both
a
Ryan
Cameron
and
Diaz
Scott
riff right
Scott
there.
Mance finally on the board. 2 of them. That's
Oh, yeah.
Our next one's going to involve thrills and swashbuckling, Riley.
We come with question 5 in action adventure.
Da-da-da.
Game of Thrones actor Alfie Allen stars alongside Keanu Reeves in what action film?
If I gave you one genre for the rest of your life, action adventure, pretty good way to go.
Star Wars for me. That's a genre.
You're getting very specific. 5, 4. You could have taken all the sci-fi. 3.
Damn it.
2.
I don't know who
1.
Alfie
Jason
Allen
Justice
is.
Inman.
That's
Theon Greyjoy is in John
what's
Wick.
his name?
That
The one
is
that
a
loses
correct
his
answer,
little thing,
and he got the Game
his
of Thrones name as
thingy.
well.
I
Eric.
guess.
It is John Wick, but
He
it's
got
the
it.
It's the one.
John Wick.
Yeah, he
Freudian
loses his dick.
slip there.
He's the one that-
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot his name.
He's Ironborn. What is it? The
7.
Iron Island.
3 questions remain in round
Reek.
1. There's no
Yeah.
perfect games that are going to be tossed here today,
Reek.
but
It's been a while
could
since you
have
watched Game of
a
Thrones.
tie where
I
one team
know.
will emerge as the lead going into
Names,
round 2.
man.
Your next category is
Horrible
comic
names.
book movies. Let's go. And your question is, who plays Wesley, the newest member of the Fraternity of Assassins in 2008's Wanted?
Oh no! What's his name? Goddamn!
You were just saying,
it's my
talking
favorite.
about.
He's my favorite. What's his name? And Wanted.
TKE.
Damn it! I can't remember his name.
Alpha.
Kappa City.
5.
Damn it!
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Another JTE rule.
My
for
favorite.
Team Trek.
All right.
It's my
Favorite X-Men.
favorite.
The newest
It's my
member of the
favorite
Fraternity of Assassins.
something movie.
in
Creed says it in
2008's
Office.
Wanted.
Make it so.
Batman's trying to will the answer into his partner, Jason Justice Inman. We're going to go to. our
I can't believe you
count
can't think of his
Nope.
name.
And I can't even remember
3,
frickin' Magneto's name
2,
either in the first X-Men
1.
First
Don't
Class.
think Inman had it. Did
Damn
it.
it.
Zipper.
James McAvoy.
Give him a point. Comments?
James McAvoy.
We are back to being tied.
James
Winston, can you break it?
McAvoy. I spelled his name
My
wrong.
favorite James McAvoy film,
I
Wanted.
couldn't remember his name. So
Damn
Oh yeah, he does say that. I still think I'm but yes.
I just guessed.
James McAvoy. Son of a.
Wesley, a fine
And
name
Michael
for a male
Fassbender
or a
is
female.
I couldn't remember Fassbender
Not
either.
yet, so
Damn
we are
it.
still tied. 2 questions left in round 1.
Your 7th question
Ruins my
comes in the
perfect
category
score.
of fantasy sci-fi.
Nerd alert, am I right, guys?
Yeah. And your question is, who played the Colonel in War for the Planet of the Apes?
First thing I think of when I hear
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yep.
is popcorn. I don't go military.
I'm gonna learn how to spell it.
What's
What's
Then I get off popcorn. I go to military. I want my 5.
So you know I didn't cheat.
3, 2, I respect Colonel. 1, thank you for your service. Scott
2
Vance.
R's.
That'd be Woody Harrelson.
Damn it!
Woody Harrelson.
I knew it.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't think of his name. And he's right
I didn't know how to
behind me.
spell it, so I put 2 R's.
Sorry, Woody.
There it is. Cheers, Eric Zipper.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yes! Yes.
10
All
to
right.
10.
So we remain tied 10-10.
My James
A
McAvoy.
very well played, well
Film.
answered, and
Favorite James
competitive round
McAvoy
1
film,
closes
Wanted.
up with your
Damn it,
category
James
famous
McAvoy.
actors and
That bitch.
actresses. Who played Butch Cassidy in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? All-time classic there.
I don't know who played who, so I'm guessing.
Horses and gravitas are what that guy looks for.
It could
We
be
got
the other
5,
one, but I'm
4,
guessing.
I'm gonna.
3,
Damn it.
2,
I want to go with the other.
hands
I
down,
know,
Winston, you're
it's
in.
probably the other
Newman.
one. Yeah, it's Paul Newman.
An older white lady.
It's actually an older white man, and we still couldn't accept
I got it
Jason
wrong. I
Inman.
haven't seen it.
It is. I love his salad dressing, Paul Newman.
Damn it.
Great salad
Of course.
dressing.
See,
Great
and I was gonna do
salad
that
dressing.
because he was older.
Robert Redford.
Okay.
Yep, I went Redford too, but I didn't want to change it just in case I was
Okay,
wrong.
well, I knew, I was like, I'll put Robert Redford, but I probably don't think it's him
Paul
because I
Newman.
couldn't think of Paul Newman's name in my head.
Paul
Trek goes to
Newman.
the next round, leading by 2.
And
Scott Vance
sending
is
a
flexing.
ripple through the crowd. Look at Mance's
The Hudson
biceps. You can
Hornet.
hear that flex all the way to Denmark
They're out.
as we move on to round number 2 with
6
Team Trek
in the
taking a
first round
surprising
for
lead. Scott
me.
Vance missing
Damn
his
it.
first 2 questions right off the bat.
I
All of a
missed too
sudden,
many to
Team
count.
Trek is back. They have teleported themselves into the lead, and we are now upon round 2. In round 2,
Haven't done this in a while. We're gonna go first.
they're going first.
There you go.
Scott Vance was flexing his muscle, but
There
it
you
looks
go.
like Jason Inman is going to be the one to give it a
like
spin.
Make it so, number 1.
Have at it, Jason Inman.
go.
Good thing Vance isn't spinning this wheel. This thing will be spinning for days.
Movie release date.
Movie
Movie
release
release dates.
So
He
we
is on the
movie
wheel.
release
Movie release dates.
There you go. Look at that.
This
Take
is
control
a
of
very
it.
fertile wheel as far as correct answers.
Oh, just
They
missed
missed
it.
it.
Didn't know
and
Big
they
Willie.
went with Will Smith
Will Smith.
movies. Will Smith movies.
I say take it.
What do you think?
Big Willie Sal. That's
Everybody
right.
wants to speak Willie.
Everybody
Everybody
else
wants to speak Willie.
Looks like Scott wants.
I mean,
wants it. Inman not so sure.
how deep could it go? How deep could it go though with Big Willie?
I probably would have too. If I was-
Although then again, like one of the Bad Boys questions was about a cup holder, so
Yeah.
it's possible.
Will Smith. His movie's better than his son's tweets. Very
Movie
true.
release
And we
dates.
come
Should
around,
have spun
could
it
be
the other
movie
way.
release dates. It does not appear to be the
Nope, goes
case.
by again, but we get
We're going to get Oscar movies.
Oscar
Wow.
movies. That is a strength
Oscar
for
movies.
Scott Vance.
All right, so
I don't know, man. I'd be more comfortable with Will Smith.
Here
Then again, I would have been more
for Team
comfortable with
Trek.
Leo
They've gone
DiCaprio,
Oscar
and that didn't
movies,
work
and
out.
Mark Riley
Okay.
will be administering the questions to Team Trek.
All right, Team Trek, you are up with Oscar movies and your first question. For what movie did Sigourney Weaver receive her first Oscar nomination?
Shit.
Team members are allowed to consult with each other.
Yes, they are.
For all 6. Questions.
I'll go Alien. I doubt it.
5, 4.
The Year of Living
Three.
Dangerously.
That is incorrect. They did not go for multiple choice. You
So-
could get 2 points here, World's Finest, if you get the answer.
Working Girl.
Aliens?
That is correct
2
for 2
points.
Ah, Aliens. Damn.
That
Clearly.
would tie it up. Yes,
Damn.
Aliens. That
A
is a good
shot
question.
in the
Wow.
dark. It appeared
See, I
by
would've
World's
picked
Finest. It really
Alien.
paid off for him.
Yeah, a
It
lot
was
of
less action movie, but
nominated for Aliens.
She
All
played
right.
Newt,
Intense.
the little girl.
That is incorrect. All right. Question 2 in Oscar movies. Team Trek, you're up. What is the only Coen Brothers directed film to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
Fargo?
That would be
Oh,
No
brother,
Country for
we're
Old
out
Men.
down.
2
Oh,
points.
Country for
All right, they're
So
back
many
on
good
the right
ones,
No comment
though.
for Team
Yeah,
Track. huh?
very,
No
very
no
tepid
point.
audience here.
No Country for Old Men.
There we go.
Either
No
they root for
See,
Wolverines
I would've
or they're
gone
nervous about
Fargo.
Team Trek's
Yeah,
composure.
because that one
Either-
cleaned up.
Whatever it is, we are
As far
moving
as I
on to
remember.
question
Guess
number
not
3.
Best Picture.
Penelope Cruz has won her only Academy Award for her role in what film?
Christina
Vicky
Barcelona.
Cristina Barcelona.
That one.
Another 2 points. That is correct.
They're starting to feel it in the
Did not
crowd.
know
I
that
got
was a
half of
film.
it, Christina
Finally away.
Barcelona.
Good, good. All
Did
right.
not know that was a film.
Get into question 4. Leonardo DiCaprio's first Oscar nomination came for What's Eating Gilbert Grape in 1995. Who did he lose to?
That's a good Oscar question.
Yeah.
That's a tough Oscar
Take your
question.
multiple
Tom.
choice. Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich, C, Pete Postlewaite, D,
I'm gonna go Tommy Lee. No, Ray Fiennes.
I'm gonna go Tommy Lee Jones.
Can I hear those answers again? Is that a JTE
That's
moment?
that is a usage of the JTE rule. It is not.
It's not.
For
It is-
multiple choice, you
that
can
is
do it.
not a usage of the JTE rule.
All right.
Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich, C, Pete Postlewaite,
I'm gonna go Ray
D,
Fiennes.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Damn, it could be Tommy Lee Jones.
Wait. Yes, it is Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, that's our answer,
That's
and we
correct.
give him a point.
Yep, 1 point.
That's when he
You
had,
went-
like,
and
the-
Brown
the
was stunned.
weird
Stunned and
hair.
silent and sleepy.
Was
and
that
shocked.
for
literally shocked. All right,
Fugitives
we go
then?
into
Yes,
Or
I
was
believe
that
it
for
was Fugitive.
Oscar?
No, I believe
Best supporting.
Who is the
Did they
was
say best
supporting.
supporting?
Yeah.
Oh, then I thought it was best actor. Sorry.
Oh,
I have to look at it.
that's,
Oh.
Hilary Swank.
Yeah.
Who?
She's so hot. Hillary Swank.
Oh shit!
She didn't get it.
Oh, she did play in there.
Oh,
Or the
fuck.
Steel Gentleman of World's
Steel
Finest.
Kate Blanchett.
Finest.
For Bowie. No, not. But she didn't play it. Fuck. Who was it?
All
What's her
right,
name?
we're gonna
I don't know.
need
Damn.
these here in
Who played
5,
Bowie? What's her
4,
name? What's her name?
3,
The ancient one.
1.
Good,
That is-
good guess.
I forgot her name.
Correct.
She's in like all the Oscars.
We were looking for Linda Hunt for the Year of
Oh,
Living Dangerously.
never mind.
Not even the right one.
Never mind.
Very excitable.
Screw you,
And
Oscar
now
movies.
One question remains with a 5-point lead for Team Trek at the moment.
Never mind.
All right, your last question in Oscar movies, Team Trek. Name the movie for which actor Frank Langella was nominated for an Academy Award.
I don't know.
Got to go to 5.
Oh,
Frankenstein.
That's correct, 2 points.
What do you think?
Big save
I don't know what you
there
were
at
talking
the
about.
end by
Don't listen to me,
and,
listen to
Riley,
them.
That's kind of the way Team Trek goes. They can rack up a bunch of points, occasionally a misstep. 7-point lead right now. We go to World's Finest. Which one of you gentlemen would like to spin that darn wheel?
I'll do it.
Come on, let's see how the wheel spins for y'all.
Zip up his pants and get over there, and he's going to spin the wheel.
You gotta.
I don't like how the wheel is by the curtain.
You gotta.
I have to walk farther.
Movies.
And I look way fatter when I
and
walk.
Not wanting movie
They
release
want
dates.
comic book movies.
Absolutely.
Well, then
By the way, this
I'll
ain't
just
just orange juice.
I'll just spin first, and then we'll just take
It's not
stick
going to be
with the
rom-coms.
first.
It's going to be Spinner's Choice.
Nope.
So far, we've never stuck with the
Scarlett
first.
We were debating this, man. I don't know.
We've never stuck with the first.
I know, but if I go up there and it's a good one, we gotta stick with it.
Always have to spin.
So, do you want to take this risk?
Don't take it, just go.
Just not that into you. I mean, what,
It's Scarlett Johansson, and it didn't work out for Whitney
World's
Seibel.
I don't know,
Finest
man.
debating. They're going to spin
Spin
again.
again.
They're spinning
Winston,
again.
you're smart.
There you go,
Spinning
Winston.
again.
Doing
And
the
this
back
does
Jedi
put
mind trick.
movie release dates back in play should they spin it, because
They
if they
released
aren't
it.
able to get on there, you know Team Trek is going to be salivating.
That was a good spin. Holy
There we
shit.
go. Is it? It's not going to be movie
damn
release
it.
dates.
Come on.
Is it going to be
Come on.
It's going to be Spinner's Choice, Riley.
Romantic comedies.
so
No,
good.
that's one of your strengths. Come on. It's on your, it's a good omen.
Scarlett Johansson are in some of those, so we might still get
She
it.
is. She is.
Yeah, I believe this is the big strength for Mr. Zipper. Not so much with Mr. Marshall, but like you said, he is a big fan of Scarlett Johansson. So
Sports rom-coms, I got those.
sports rom-coms.
Hell yeah.
Fever pitch.
Technically, every sports movie's got a little bit of
Your
romance in
first
it,
question in the world of romantic comedies.
except for Rookie of the
Name
Year.
the 90s rom-com that ends with Andy McDowell telling Hugh Grant, "I do."
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Multiple choice.
We can provide that. Is it A, Groundhog Day, B, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, C, 4 Rooms, or D, Multiplicity?
We would have taken the 2 points on that.
B, forwardings and future.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
All right, negotiating their way around the
Rom-coms,
category. Your next
Yeah.
question. In Legally
Unless it's got
Blonde,
Katherine Hegel.
why does
Or
Elle
this.
Woods initially attend Harvard Law
To
School?
get back
She's
at her
chasing
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
To get her boyfriend back.
No,
That
seriously.
is correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I've never seen either. Legally Blonde.
What? Like it's hard?
Touche.
I just can't stand somebody that confident in the question, so I gotta make them down.
Legally Blonde, yeah.
It's in the translation, man. It's in the
He's seen this movie
translation.
more than
And
once.
Snap.
He's seen this movie more than. Yep.
It's in the translation.
No,
He knows.
You missed it.
In
He
the
got a
Batman.
band, and then you got a snap.
I saw him.
But he didn't
Stiff
do
like Deadlifts
this.
in a Batman onesie, always the right move at a party. Your next question in the world of romantic comedies. Who played matchmaker Emma Woodhouse in the 1996 film adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma?
Oh, man. I have no clue. I don't know.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Emma Thompson, B, Claire Danes,
Gwyneth
C,
Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow, or D, Kate Winslet?
Maybe Emma Thompson, because it could be the main character.
I'm going to Gwyneth Paltrow.
5, 4,
A?
3, A is incorrect. Does Team Trek have the steal for 1 point?
Is it Kate Winslet?
It is not Kate Winslet either. We were looking for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Romantic comedies!
See, that was.
I like, because I remember like looking at that and it said Emma and then
I know the cover.
Game. Riley,
Like
if World's
her
Finest can
on
somehow
me.
get the last 3 questions here, they are going to have a lead
Yeah.
going in to round 3. Your 4th question.
Come on, something
Or
good.
romantic comedies.
Something good.
In the movie I Love You, Man, what did Peter and Sydney go out to eat on their first
Fish
main-
tacos! The best in town, man.
Yes, it's fish tacos.
Yes.
2 points.
Fish tacos. How do I call a
I like
cab?
World's Finest because they either really know the answer, they have no
And they
idea.
play Vampire Weekends playing in the
No
background.
middle ground
That
there.
pendulum is swinging back and forth.
All right, if you get this
I
next
love
question
I Love
right,
You,
we'll have
Man.
time
It's a
to keep
good
track
movie.
still with another question remaining. In Love Actually, what popular TV actor plays Mark, the best man who is actually in love with Juliet, who is played by Keira Knightley?
Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln.
They are tied with Team Trek.
I think rom-com should be one of our strengths. Unless
I
it's,
love rom-coms, though.
Unless it's like the
question,
British
and
ones.
For the lead,
Oh,
going
Weddings and
into
Funerals
the
kinda
last
British.
round.
I love the
Rowan
three.
Atkinson's the priest.
Your question is, who played Bad Boy Patrick Verona in 10 Things I Hate About You?
Matthew McConaughey.
No,
Heath
no,
Ledger.
Heath
Yes,
Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Really?
Yes, come
Almost
on.
a friend
that's a
in
joke.
the
Oh,
lead.
damn, I was thinking how to lose the guy in 10
And
days.
now
no.
Team Trek taking a 2-point lead.
I just heard 10.
Do you have a
Exiting
prophylactic?
round 2. The 2-point lead has
prophylactic-
shifted over to World's Finest. They are flying high right
I know
now.
that wasn't
Team
Heath
Trek
Ledger.
has
Yeah,
been
you're
here
right, Heath
before.
Ledger.
Great
I
sportsmanship on
just
display
heard
right
10,
now.
and then I went with
Heading
10
to
things I
round
hate about,
3.
or
Where are your
how to
thoughts
lose a guy
right
in 10
Well, I
days.
was impressed with World's Finest coming in, getting rom-coms, missing a couple, but taking the lead. This is a big round for them going into round 3. But Team Trek is not out of this. All they need is their 3 questions. They can do this.
Team Trek is currently 4-3. If they lose this match, they're going to be at 500. World's Finest, they get a win, they're going to be 2-0.
Yeah.
We are going to find that out right now in round 3. Competitors, here is how round 3 works.
19,
20.
8,
4.
and 4.
19, 8, and 4. Dangerous strategy.
I love
counting
guessing,
down
and if it's
backwards.
correct.
Yeah,
See if it pays off.
Unheard of.
Nance usually connects them to something,
I know.
so.
8 and 4 are
13.
their numbers, and
4.
now we go
No,
to
No,
Three.
Team Trek.
13.
We gotta start out like the Enterprise. 17,
13.
And then 1.
and then let's go 09.
Because.
Star Trek 2009.
Star Trek 2009.
17
Of
flying.
I know
course.
that movie release date.
Of course. May 8th, 2009.
Didn't know that part.
Yes.
All right, 17, 1, and 9. I will be administering the Team
Because.
Trek questions here. All right, Team Trek. Your first question. You selected number 17 because it corresponds to something in your nerd fiction.
Yes.
You have landed on the category of classics. Classics. Who would like to take the classics question?
Come on,
For 2
Mance.
points?
It's gotta be.
Looking to
Give it to
Mance.
Mance.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Reluctant.
Got
but here he
Mance.
is.
He's like, I'll take it
Volunteer.
again.
It's gotta be, man.
And your question is, for 2 points, name the film in which Humphrey Bogart plays Detective Sam Spade.
Inman knows it. Inman knows it.
Of course.
He's talking.
We're tied.
Damn it! I should have
We
said
are
it. I thought it'd be
tied.
stupid if I
And
said
with
it.
that,
Humphrey
Bogart is again
21,
Maltese
21.
Falcon.
Both teams putting up an impressive amount of points here.
Yeah.
And we are not done yet. We moved to World's Finest.
Because when we went to Warner
Brother,
Brothers, they had like the actual Falcon. Is there a Falcon in
You
it?
chose the number 19.
I had
which
stuff from
corresponds
Maltese
to
Falcon
Will
in there.
Smith movies.
All right,
There you go.
who wants to
Right
take
there.
that one?
Winston,
It's
you're
not because I'm black.
Volunteering himself, aligning with Will Smith for the content of his character, not the color of his skin.
That
There
is
you
exactly
go.
right.
All right. Well, your 2-point question, Winston. Who played Will Smith's partner in Wild Wild West?
Oh my god.
Freaking
Kevin
Kevin
Kline.
Klein as
Easy,
Artemis
Eric.
Gordon.
Easy, Eric. No mental telepathy allowed.
This always happens too.
Gotta go to 5, 4, 3.
They use the JT rule,
Okay.
so we're going to
Use the JT
repeat
rule.
the question.
Don't look at Eric. He cannot help you now. Your question repeat. Mark
Kevin
Riley,
Klein.
please.
Kevin Klein.
Kevin Klein.
Kevin Klein.
Kevin
Will
Klein.
Smith's
Kevin
partner
Klein.
in Wild Wild West.
Kevin Klein.
Eric, you
It was like me and McAvoy. It was not
Kevin
coming.
Klein.
4. He got it. Kevin Klein. All right.
Yes.
It's been
Oh, man.
For them, it was like, oh, he got it.
All right, and
Big
now
time
we move
get.
back to Team
Wow.
3. It's a 3-pointer. It's going to Jason Justice Inman and no one else. And your category, you selected number 1.
Yep.
For 3 points, that is 1990s movies. Okay.
Got it.
1990s.
Were you alive
movie.
then?
I was alive
Good.
then.
Jason
See,
Inman
I would have
was
gotten our
in
first one of
1990s.
Kevin Klein.
Bill Clinton.
Let's see if you can get this
We
one.
were looking for Cineburst.
Oh.
Your question is, in Rush Hour, what song does Jackie Chan's Inspector Lee try to sing, which annoys Chris Tucker's Carter?
Is it war? What is it good for?
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Trek is in the lead.
That is
Damn.
big pull.
Noisy?
That's a weird question,
Hold
though.
on. I kind of want to challenge that.
Why?
Oh, we got a
Because-
challenge
Why?
on the table.
Because he plays the Beach Boys song, the Surfing in the USA. That annoys him.
That annoys the shit out of him.
Specific enough.
That he tries to sing, he's like. So yes, I would like to challenge it.
Okay. They are going
challenge.
Damn, that's tough. Yeah.
But unless both of them are songs that annoy
I don't
you.
know.
been removed from my mouth, and we have the challenge ruling. The challenge will not be upheld. A
Nope.
great effort challenging it by Winston. The Beach Boys are a great band. However, war is the correct answer. So now,
I don't know
Trek
if you'd say it
does keep
annoys
a
him, though. He
1-point
corrects
lead,
him on
and
how to
World's
sing
Finest,
it.
They got to start answering some more questions.
Yeah, here we go. We are.
And then they start singing it themselves, walking down the street.
World's Finest. Your next
Before they go
question.
after Jun Tao in the Chinese restaurant.
That corresponds with the
Where he
category
tries eel.
of action adventure. Who played Princess Tamina opposite Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia?
Frank, what's her name? Gemma.
Arterton.
Yeah.
That is a question. That is a tough one.
Go to 5.
Or Atherton.
4.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, how do you remember? I just remember him and Ben Kingsley.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Sorry, but incorrect. We were looking for Gemma Atherton.
Gemma Arterton.
Arterton. Don't
JT.
even know her
Be
either.
Got it with my
careful.
first pronunciation.
All right, so
Yeah.
World's Finest now. They found themselves in the lead at 1 point in this game. Now they're trailing by
However,
1.
I would've
and
gotten
they
that
are
wrong, 'cause
faced
that was
with
the
a
second
5-pointer
question.
The
That's
good
true,
news
and I
is
would've
that
been
they
like,
can
Nope,
confirm
I
with
wouldn't
each
have
other what
known
the answer is.
at
And that
all.
is if they miss
No
this,
way.
they lose to Team Trek. Boy, what drama we have here.
We have some drama, and World's Finest, as Ellis said, you can confer.
So close.
This is your 5-point question. You chose the number 4, corresponds with the 2000s. Name 2 of the 3 horrible bosses from the movie Horrible Bosses.
Charlie Day and Jason
No,
Bateman.
no.
Actors? Or you
Oh,
No.
horrible bosses.
Jennifer Aniston
Jennifer
and
Aniston, Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey.
And Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Kevin Spacey and Jennifer Aniston.
That is correct for
Give it to
5
Damn.
points. And World's
I would have been there to
Finest
stop
has
you, though. They're like,
I know.
no.
I'm nervous, Mark.
No, because I would have been like, is it this
Team
big?
Yeah.
Trek
And then you would have been like, no, no, it's,
Stop.
I'd be like, oh, okay.
This is what
So
because
I
this
would have
is your
inferred it with
5-pointer.
you first,
Yeah.
though.
When you
I
guys
would never
were
blurt it out.
That was a
going
pretty
through
easy fight. Well,
all
no,
the Star
I guess
Trek
it's tough.
lore, you
You've never
settled
seen it.
on 09. which is also known as 9.
Still kind of pretty easy because they're on the cover of the
That corresponds here to our
the
answer desk to Oscar movies.
DVD.
Right next to Mance's
The
quote.
question is, world of Oscar movies, other than Heath Ledger, 2 other actors have been nominated for an Oscar for a comic book movie. Name one of those actors.
That's a comic book movie, though. Come on, Jason. Come on, Justice. You got this.
5, 4,
Viggo Mortensen.
3, and your winners, Eric and World's Finest takes it. We were looking for Paul Newman for Road to Perdition or William Hurt for A History of Violence.
Damn, he had the same movie, though.
Yeah.
And World's Finest.
Damn.
They find themselves in a state of shock, man, for the great
That's a tough question.
Classy sportsmen, as
Yeah,
they
because,
always are, Team Shrek. What a matchup we had here. The crowd
For
is almost
for that type of question, you kind of have to go deeper and be like, okay, what movie is actually based off of a comic book, not just like the mainstream comic books. You have to go deep, because that's what I was trying to go. I was like, okay, it's none of the ones that we know now. It has to be something that's like deep-seated comic book, and I couldn't think of any.
That could have been,
But
it's
yeah.
taken some time. We might have had a different outcome. But we'll see. What's next for Team Trek?
I think the Team Trek is just one of those teams. They fly by the seat of their pants. That's the way that they enjoy playing the game. That's the way they want to play it. They're going to use their JT rules early. They're going to blurt out answers. They got a lot of points here, just not enough to beat World's Finest, who now find themselves at 2-0. Beating the Kingsmen is nice. Beating Team Trek, that really pads a resume for job openings.
Yeah,
now,
that
we are
puts you
going
up
to
there.
throw it to our own Emma Fife, who's going to have the post-game coverage and an interview with the losing
They were
team
rusty.
and
They
the
had
winning
to,
team. Emma, it's all
squeak the
yours.
wheel.
Yep.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious World's Finest. And while I have to say I am rather disappointed you did not know the answer to the film that is the book that is my namesake, congratulations to both of you today.
I appreciate that. I was looking to you to hopefully you would show me some hints, but you didn't. You were like, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm stone-faced.
To be fair, our incorrect guess was an actor that's your namesake.
That is very true. You know what? I will give you guys some points for that. And honestly, props to your incredible performance today. I mean, we saw you guys in your match against the Kingsmen. You guys came in really, really strong. And I think today, if anything else, just really proves that you guys definitely are making your mark here on this competition.
We're really trying to. I want to give actually shout out to the Kingsmen, to Devin, David. I'm sorry, brother, if I'm mispronouncing your name. You kept talking about Will Smith movies. I had to go watch some Will Smith movies. All right, that's why Kevin Kline came out of nowhere.
I love Wild Wild West.
So I appreciate it.
Oh, munitions.
Why are you so cruel to
We're not
me?
afraid of, I was going to call them nerds, but
I mean,
We're not afraid of
yeah,
Trek.
you're in a Captain America shirt and a Batman onesie, so
You're in a Batman onesie. I'm not going to shy away from that, bro.
but there's a nerd hierarchy, and Trek is...
wow, shots fired, man.
They beamed in, y'all. Like, how much nerdier does that get? Just take the bus like everybody else. Jesus.
Well, all
GT.
nerdiness aside, again, you guys are now
Save on
situated in
gas
a place
and
wherein
money.
you're
Gas
going to
money.
be taking on
it's
some
probably like
pretty big
$10
teams
for a
potentially
bus
this
ride in
competition.
LA.
Is there anybody that you've really got your sights set on?
I'm gunning for McWeeny and Levine. I'm going for... above the line,
Levine, huh?
Taking them down.
I mean, you're really going in swinging. I mean, people don't call Drew McWeeny the Godfather for nothing, and Sam Levine is the current Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion, so...
I mean, okay, we just faced the Inner Geekdom champion and beat him at his own game. I ain't scared of no champs. I'm gonna be the champ. He gonna be the champ. You ever used to watch WWE? Like, look, the Hardy Brothers took it to everybody. We the Hardy Brothers right now, all right?
I'm not saying they don't scare me, but I'm going after them because they scare me.
Look, I've retired that Batman voice, but Batman has no fear. Black man has no fear, all right? I inspire fear.
Listen, I admire anybody that
Look at him
faces their
staring
fears
down the
head on.
camera. Look at him.
Definition of courage.
There you go.
Now,
Look, he's
Eric,
talking to
I know
us
that
right
you
now.
are going to be playing in the free-for-all. How are you feeling going towards that?
Now? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling good about it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, going to continue to ride this success train all the way to the top here in the Schmoedown?
I am positive that's what's going to happen.
Well, I admire that confidence. Again,
The shaky
congratulations to both of you,
confidence.
Winston, Eric. Excellent performance today, and we will be right back with Team Trek. And we are back with Team Trek, Scott Mantz, Jason Inman.
Hello.
You guys put up a hell of a fight today.
Yes, we did put up a hell of a fight. And I have to say that, who do we play?
World's Finest. What's the name of the team?
Wait, that was Winston and Eric. Which one was Winston?
The guy in the Batman pajamas.
Well, whatever.
I don't
They
know.
played a great game. They played a great game.
And they need to get jobs.
I never met these guys before today. They played a great game. I think we had harder questions. We did have harder questions.
You can tell by the final question. I knew the movie, and I leaned over to Scott Mantz and I said, "Was it Viggo Mortensen?" Scott was like, "Yes." We doubled down on Viggo, so we were in History of Violence. We just had the wrong actor.
And in
so.
the words of
They
Oscar
narrowed
winner
it down,
How do you
just
fuck
not
that up?
pinpoint.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a very
Yeah.
good 5-point question.
Yeah.
You can see
Yeah.
how it was misleading. I see how you guys came to that conclusion. And again, you lost by one question.
Sure.
So you definitely, I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that Team Trek still has a strong place here in the team league at the Schmoedown.
Exactly. Yeah, World's Finest wants to come at us with all this smack and stuff like that. I give them a lot of mad props because I thought they nailed a lot of great questions. But don't walk into an interview saying, like, I ain't afraid of no champ. I don't take his belt. Yeah, get into the championship ring first, pajama boy.
Listen, first of all, I just want to say two things. First of all, hashtag Fife for life. That's going to be on my tombstone. Hashtag Fight for life. Second of all, honestly,
be a very big
played
tombstone.
a great game. Number one, they played
Yes,
a
they
great
did.
game.
You did too.
And it was great.
They needed to join the Horsemen.
They were up, we were up, they were up, we were up. It was
Great television.
It was good TV.
Team match of the year so
It was
far,
a-
I would say. But, outside of teams, you guys both play individually in the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Mance, it's been a while since we've seen you out there by yourself. What's the plan, man?
The plan is I just haven't had a chance to.
What is this Matthew Murdoch situation happening there?
Let me in the building, Floor Inman. I didn't realize that cowards got to play in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Listen, boy. You want to talk about losers? You should know about being a loser since I kicked your ass, boy.
You're too scared to play in a real match. Everybody knows that. This film ain't a
Like,
flash.
I'm never gonna play you. I've already beaten you, boy. So why don't you go put on your grown-up Kmart suit somewhere else and walk out of the building?
Look, Inman, if you still have this belt in 6
Wait.
months...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Number one,
engage
number
Mr.
one,
Toddler.
I got this. You know what? I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. We faced off in the doubles, and you with your smug face and your too cool sunglasses. I'm
Too
sick of
cool.
your bullying. I'm sick of this shit. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to challenge you.
There you go. Yes, hell
He's
yeah.
always going to be the champ. But I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. Yes, this is happening right now. You're going to challenge me to a match. I'm going to challenge you.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Hey,
get
coward, you got a real hero to face off against
we
now.
are going to take this on
After that pathetic showing?
I'm going to mop
Mance,
you up.
are you kidding
Mop
me?
you up. We're going to mop you up. This is happening. This is happening.
Are you kidding me, Mance? All right,
happening.
listen, Mance. I don't think we need to hear anything from you anymore.
think we're-
Yeah,
okay.
champion's
Go.
prerogative. Get out of here. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That was
Still
that
yelling
was
at each other.
interesting.
That was interesting.
Yep. Okay. Well.
Emma, by the way, thank you do a fantastic job. every
Well,
night.
thank you very much.
What about
Jason
him
and you guys
joining
are
the Fight
always
Club?
a delight to watch.
You're a delight to talk to.
He
Yeah.
opened it
Oh
up.
my God.
Where are they? Yeah, I feel
And
like
she
they're like
never
down the
brought
street
him
at the
in.
In-N-Out, and we can still hear them yelling
Yeah.
at each other.
Well,
That's
I'm going to
Oh,
get
good
moving
Lord.
release things once and for all, and I'm going to kick this guy's ass.
Scott.
Hashtag
all right.
fight for
Yeah,
life.
Okay. Thank you very
Scott,
much.
all you
Scott
have to do
Mance.
is tell him that Toys R Us is closing. He'll be sad.
Yeah.
You'll win.
all right.
Aw, we're
Well,
all
I
sad
mean,
about
so
that,
Singles
Jason.
division
Yep.
aside, I guess that's a thing that's maybe going to be happening. Jason Inman,
Yes.
you have brought your inner going down. He's going down.
Oh my God.
You-
I love you, Scott. But
Yep.
Get out of here.
You brought your Inner Geekdom belt
Yes,
with you
it's my
here
first
today.
match I got to wear it.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It looks good on you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean with
Appreciate
Team
it.
Trek, it all makes sense. It's like the fates are aligning, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But you are going to have to defend that belt against
Yes.
a newcomer.
Yes, against a
Donica.
newcomer. I'm a little disappointed with that. I want to be facing off Rachel Cushing.
I mean, listen, Rachel Cushing,
even you,
absolutely.
Emma,
Oh no.
Some Mark Andreyko. What is this? Look, take a shower
Look
first
at him,
before
he's
you get in
so
somebody's
huge.
personal space, please.
Yeah, the Lions Den.
Been to the zoo lately? You smell like weird animals.
Rachel Cushing.
I'll just take that. No, you don't get to take it. That champion's a prerogative. I'll hold it up for you because I'm a nice guy like that.
Nice guy.
But you don't get to take it.
Rachel Cushing didn't earn the opportunity to face you for your championship. I did.
Okay.
I'm 2-0. I have one of the best
I'm 3-0.
I have one of the best records as a newcomer, and I will continue that record by taking that Intergeekdom Championship from you.
Look, Mark, I respect you. You're a good guy most of the days when you're with your mother. Not this potty mouth version that I see in front of me right now. But I've seen your matches, and you had some real softballs you let go by, so I'm not really that afraid of you. So, I'll see you in a couple weeks, and, get your sleep.
You should be afraid.
Yeah, not going to happen. Okay.
Where's the rest of the kitten club, Donica?
Yeah, I don't know. I really wish... Woo! Oh my God. He did smell like a lion.
Yeah, I tell you, you get in with Tom Dagger,
The
and all
old
of a sudden,
zoo.
personal hygiene
Not
just
the
goes
new
out the
zoo, the
window.
old zoo.
Why do you guys put on a blinking sign outside of my interviews say, interrupt Jason! Interrupt Jason!
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a moving target every single time I do an interview. There's just 18 people I didn't expect to be here. But
Yeah, that's right.
I did expect you to be here today, playing a great game, as
Thank
always,
you.
Jason Inman, and I look forward to you keeping that Intergeekdom belt when you go up against Mark Donica in the coming days here.
Thank you. It'll happen. Justice is not going anywhere.
Absolutely. And now, back to you, Riley and Ellis.
Well, Mark Riley, what was a pretty nice buttoned-up match has turned into absolute entropy here with the post-game interview. So we'll start with the winners here. World's Finest, they're ready to take on the world. I mean, they really believe that they are the world's finest. Who do you think they should play next? Is it going to be the Shy Wolves? Is it going to be top 10? They are hungry for their next opponent.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. They are hungry, though. They are looking not necessarily past any next or what am I trying to say?
You're trying to say they're not looking past anyone.
They're not looking past anyone to the Patriots, but I mean the Shire Wolves, that's a tough one. But Team Top 10, they put themselves on the map beating Team Trek. If they beat one of these highlight teams, that's going to be some interesting conversations in the future.
But the reason why the eggs in our heads that substitute for brains are scrambled is because Team Trek, what an amazing post-game interview that was. We had multiple crashing. So you have Scott Vance is now apparently matching up one-on-one against Ben Bateman, who unwittingly from Team Trek just wedged his way into that post-game interview. Nuttiness. And then Donica having a stare-off with Jason Inman. There's a whole lot of drama going on backstage.
There is some drama. Well, Donica taking on Inman. He's trying to get in his face. Look, we got Donica. He's turned heel. He's part of the Lion's Den. This is what they do. They intimidate. They bully.
Got to
and it's up
speak
to
for a
Inman
while
to
with
defend that
Donica?
belt, but I can't believe that
During
Scott
his
Vance
last
is going
match?
to take on Ben Bateman. Stick it up for his
He's
partner,
tall.
and he's going to
He's
take
tall.
on Ben
He's
Bateman.
fun.
That's
He's
a
a
match
nice
I'm
guy.
excited about.
It was nice to see Mance and Inman. They're staying together, but then they're going to go off and have their respective singles careers, however that goes on. World's Finest is your winner here today at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Edition. And now I throw it to you, Mark Riley. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank
your
you.
final words on the match we just saw.
What a great match. Thank you very much for subscribing here at the Schmoedown. And make sure you check out the Patreon page for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We want to thank all the patrons out there for keeping this alive and going. We are very special to have you.
Just like the Bartles and James guys said in the 1980s, thank you for your support. Thank you to the Schmoedown Rundown. Check them out as well as the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page. Quick to join that right now. For Mark Yodi Riley, I am merely Mark Ellis, encouraging all of you to tell your friends to subscribe and do something else to Collider Video. The robot's breaking, Riley. Take us out. Take us out.
We're going
Take us
out,
out.
and we'll see you next time.
Uh-oh.
Wait, where is that wall? I haven't seen that wall at the new place.
Roka,
I love these new shots.
what are you doing? Are you reliving old glory days? Getting motivated to take
It's in that other room.
Because I want that belt back around my waist.
You
I
may
know
see us in
taking you
that
out is the
room
next
soon.
step. Well, clearly, I mean, if you look at this wall, the fact is, I'm the roadblock standing in the way of your of the title pursuit for you. I mean, yeah, you always have been. Having that tag team match, having that tag team belt, losing to you so many times, I'm sick of it. That respin bullshit you got away with, I'm sick of it. Now, I took care of your boy in front of 300 people, right? You did. You took the air right out of him. Had him flubbing Arnie. He was messing up Sly and Arnie. He had a rough day. But I'm focused. I can't be beaten. You know that. But I won't be mispronouncing Eliza Dushku or forgetting Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, okay, man? Like, we're going to do this thing one-on-one. I don't need JT's help. That's right. No celebrities. No JT. One-on-one once and for all. You and me. And this time, Snyder, I ain't going to lose my head. I ain't going to get crazy. I ain't gonna get upset. And you know when I'm this focused, I can't be beat. Oh my god, the last time you had a belt, dude, I was not even in this league. I was a fan. Yeah.
You're gonna be a fan when I finish with you after that match. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, enjoy that hat.
So World's Finest took down Team Trek. That's fun from like the side of a new team coming up 2-0 already, maybe working towards the higher echelons of the team league. But at the same time, like, yeah, Team Trek, they lost again, and it's kind of sad to see the 4-4. But who are we to talk? I mean, we've got way more losses than we have wins. But I'm excited to see World's Finest. I want to see a new team climb to the top, and they possibly are on the way there.
Yes, it was a good win for World's Finest. I'm sad that the Trek did not win this time, but good for them. Like, this was a good match. I liked all the questions that were coming at them. The wheel, what helped the wheel, and then, of course, the answer to the questions at the end where the numbers just kind of lined differently. Granted, Trek would have had it had they gone with somebody else in that movie. I couldn't remember what it was.
It was William Hurt, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Even though I didn't remember William Hurt being in History of Violence, but I thought it was Ed Harris was the only other one that I thought was in that, but that could have just been Appaloosa too. But either way, we also have Mance calling out Ben Bateman, which I love that whole rivalry is still going on strong. I love the assertiveness of Jason Inman not letting Donica even touch the mic, and Donica kind of held back a little bit, and then not having Bateman be able to get a word in when he's like, "You're done, boy," and of course sicking Mance on him, which is always exciting to see.
I'm excited to see Mance go up against Ben in this league. He hasn't, so he's gonna get a smacking.
And freaking John Roca going up against Snyder, I like the two of them going toe to toe.
That is gonna be like a cat fight. A sword, basically, essentially.
A little bit of Snyder too, kind of calling out JTE a second. I'm not gonna stumble over Eliza Dushku. I'm not gonna screw up. I'm gonna be there to pick up where he didn't. Even though we've seen JTE kind of pick up where Snyder hasn't. Baby's kids, come on. And that's why I love that we could see some cracks coming in to the armor, some chinks in the armor when it comes to the Patriots. Maybe we're getting towards the end and those Shire Wolves come in and clean up. So a lot of different ways that this whole league could go in this coming year, the next few months at least. So depending on how the free-for-all shakes out, which is coming this Friday. And we have plenty of content to give you. We do have a video coming from the free-for-all itself. Then we will have a video coming from the viewing party, which is going to be a little more hectic, a lot more people, crazy, just more of a vlog format. So be on the lookout for that. But either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between World's Finest and Team Trek. You can like and subscribe.
And you can do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Start
all the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, feel the party, keep the party going. At our Patreon gets us where we need to go. Like Collider Video. Definitely helped this last trip to Collider Video for this free-for-all event. So thank you guys so much for that. It did come in handy. But either way, thank you guys so much. Like Collider Video, like what we've done here. And other than that, now it's time to say goodbye.
And this party's over.
Bye.